All right, part two of 11 value-adding strategies to add to your realtor relationship toolbox. I'm your host, Steve Kiles. We're powered by the Mortgage Marketing Animals. I got to tell you, I am fired up. I'm super excited about these strategies. Look, if you didn't listen to part one, then just pause this, go back to the previous episode, and I think it's 299, and listen to it because here's what we're doing. Once you've dialed in the fundamentals and the foundation, I always love saying this after I've made all of my calls, after I've dialed in the basics, there's things you can do to kind of advance, go to level up, next level, kind of move to an advanced stage of prospecting and value bringing to our agent relationships. Is this? I'm going to give you 11 things that we're doing and seeing massive success in helping our agents. Because look, we want to give them value, but I also have to overemphasize this. If you're getting started and you are just trying to be consistent in making your calls, and don't add extra until you get the foundation dialed in. So when we're making our agent calls, when we're building our qualified focus 40, what we're doing is we're working out and we're getting stronger and more consistent, and you're enough. If you had nothing to add of value, the fact that you close on time with great communication and follow-up is enough for agents to want to work with you. When you can close on time, you can give great communication, and you can follow up on their leads, then that is enough. And as some of you, you're saying, man, I just want to keep adding a little bit more. I'm going to share with you things that we're doing every month. We're adding one to our toolbox, our tool belt. And here's what we're doing is, like this month, we're rolling out the first one we talked about last week, which is MoveTube. And so we've been rolling it out all month to our agent partners, every one of them. We're talking about how would you like the competitive edge of being able to get your listings on streaming television with your brand and your listings. And it's a way you can help win even more of your listing presentations. And so then next month you roll out the next one, and the next month you roll out the next one, and the next month you roll out the next one. And after 11 months, you've literally created something that's so sticky for your agent partners. They're like, why would I ever use anybody else? Not only does he close on time with great communication, great follow-up, but he offers, I'm utilizing MoveTube. Number two, we talked about last week was an open house strategy. When I have open houses, he's following up on my leads and helping me convert more of those. Number three was loan officer CRM. He's helping utilize this CRM, or really a sales funnel that has AI built into it, so that together we're converting even more of the leads. And hey, he showed me how number four was to database activate your database, how to get even more referrals from the people we've already got. And why would I leave Steve and his team? Man, number five, he's helping me with my unconverted leads. Once a month, he's asking me, who did I work with this month or in the last 90 days that should have moved forward, that didn't, that I could follow up with, so that we could get you to the closing table again. And so that's another great strategy. And so when you start adding things like MoveTube, open house strategy, loan officer CRM, database activated, unconverted leads, you're creating such a stickiness to where it's not even a question. People would say it would be dumb for me not to work with you because of all the value you bring. And heck, even if you just closed on time with great communication and great follow-up, it'd be enough. But I got all these extras. And that's what I love. So today we're going to go through the next six that you can add. And listen, once we go through them, list them all out, and then decide which order you want to begin to implement. Add one, add two. Don't add them so fast, but literally just, hey, for the whole month of calls, did you sign up for MoveTube? Can I get you signed up on your next listing? The whole month of calls, if I'm implementing open house strategy, hey, remember this, I want to work those leads with you to help you convert more on our open house. So you're training your agents all month. Let's get into this open house strategy. And then you just one after another. So my encouragement is slow and steady wins the race. Use these if they help you add value to your agent partners. So here we go. I'm going to relist 1 through 5 again, which was MoveTube number 1, open house strategy number 2, loan officer CRM number 3, database activator number 4. Number 5 was unconverted leads. You got to go back and listen to the previous episode because I give you previous episodes in the Loan Officer Leadership Podcast that are attached to each strategy. So you could pick one, listen to a previous episode that solely focuses on that strategy. So here's number 6 is our real-time referral program. Man, it's so good when you're helping your agent partners understand that we have a real-time referral program, which means when they refer a relational lead to us, we're able to extract even more relational leads to bring back to them so that they can go to the closing table and help more families get into a home. We talk about that at length in episode 240. The real-time referral program is a massive value-adding strategy to add to our realtor relationship toolbox, because what we're doing is we're showing our agent partners how that when we say goodbye, we use our 3x3. We use asking for the business. We're intentional with getting another relational lead from every one of the people they send. And in doing that, even when the loan goes into process on Tuesdays, we do our Just Ask Tuesday update. We're getting more relational leads that we're bringing back to the agent so that they can close even more transactions. The real-time referral program is something we should be rolling out over the course of a 30-day window and helping them dial in and fully understand the impact of what we're doing. And go back to episode 240 to listen to that in more detail. Here's number 7, the Realtor DSP. Now, I will tell you, this one I didn't have a podcast episode on, but we do have training for our members on the on the Realtor DSP. So just like we have a daily success plan for loan officers, the Marketing Animals has created this beautiful laminated sheets that you can give out to your realtor partners that follow a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday process, just like the daily success plan, but it's for agents specific to them. And look, that's one that I don't have an episode on, but if you're a member, go to the website, log in, and type in Realtor DSP. There's done for you content, done for you PowerPoint, and you can get the laminated sheets and the JPEGs so that you can literally text them after you've talked to your agent partners, and they can keep a digital copy of it. If you're wondering what that is, go to freedomplanningcall.com, freedomplanningcall.com. Book into a time. Myself, Carl, Kristen, one of us will show you what the Realtor DSP is and let you take snapshots from your computer. So it'll be a video call. You can literally screenshot it. We'll give it to you to be able to take screenshots of the Realtor DSP. But for our members, man, you should be utilizing the Realtor DSP as a part of your onboarding. Like here's one of the things I'm thinking about with our agents. There's so much that we've got value. Like what happens is with our agent partners, I heard somebody say something the other day, and this is really what began the journey of, man, we've got to be verbal. I heard somebody say, make the ordinary extraordinary, make the ordinary extraordinary. And it just really resonated with me because I thought about all of these things that we have to add value. Why are we not making these what seem ordinary to us absolutely extraordinary value adds to our realtor partners? And here's the thing, nobody else is doing it. So it's like the 3 things, if I can close on time, great communication, and great follow-up, those should be standards, but those are enough to win business and partnerships. And then whenever I can say, hey, listen, Mr. and Mrs. Realtor, not only are we closing on time, great communication and follow up, but one of the things we're doing is constantly looking for ways to add value to our partnerships. And this whole month, every month for the next 11 months, I'm going to continue to roll out one tool in our toolbox that helps you make even more money. And this month, we're focusing on MoveTube. And let me just show you what that is. Here's how we're helping you add value. And for the month of whatever month you're in, you're just focused on that as a value add. Then month 2, I'm focusing on open houses. Hey, listen, how many open houses you have? Here's how we're adding value. Hey, remember, we got MoveTube. Let's get those listings, but now we're adding the open houses. Then month 3, it's like, hey, let me show you what our loan officer AI-driven CRM can do to help us convert even more of the leads. Hey, okay, we got MoveTube fully implemented. We're doing open houses weekly. We've got our loan officer CRM. And then you just keep that running down the tally, the database activator, the unconverted lead strategy. the real-time referral program, the Realtor DSP. And as you add, it's this compounding effect to where it's like your value so far exceeds any problem you could have on one file, any miscommunication on a lead. And what we've done is we've not made the things that seem ordinary to us like, yeah, of course we got a realtor DSP, just like we got a loan officer DSP. Well, I'm shocked. I was talking to a top producing agent. In the last 11 months has closed almost 60 transactions. That's a lot of transactions. And he's a dear friend of mine. We were talking about something. We were hanging out just on a personal level. And I said, Brandon, tell me about what you're doing with your database. And it was shocking. He said, man, I'm not. Like, what do you mean what I'm doing with my database? I said, well, hey, listen, let me talk to you about the database activator and how you can get one more transaction per 100 in your database. And he said, well, what do you mean? And I just started talking to him about what we do on the DSP on Wednesdays. And the brother's eyes lit up and he's like, why haven't you told me this in the past? And I'm shocked because for us, it's ordinary. But to our agent partners who are just stuck in the grind and trying to get the next deal, these are things we can help them with to get even more and make these relationships deep and authentic. And listen, if you're just trying to get relationships, get relationships. But if you're looking for advance, this is a way to make it advance because then the next qualified agent that comes onto your Focus 40, you have an onboarding process and you walk them through the 11 value adds. And what happens is it's like, wow, I thought you were great. You're even better than I thought. So we need to be screaming, not screaming, but just shouting it from the rooftop. We've got value. We've got things that will help our agents make even more money. So, all right, we've gone through them. So number 6 was the real-time referral program. 7 was the Realtor DSP. Here's number 8, our pre-approved and looking strategy. Look, I know that sounds simple. What do you mean? Why should I be sharing the value of our pre-approved and looking strategy, which helps keep their buyers engaged and energized about home search and doing our future casting and making sure that we ask for the commitment? Why is that important? Because nobody else is talking about their consistent follow-up weekly with clients that are pre-approved and looking. And one of the biggest pain points agents have is nobody's following up on my leads. So when we're sharing this value add strategy, we're helping them better understand what we're doing. Not only are we following up weekly, we're future casting them to stay excited about the house hunt. We're making sure to lead them back to you so they don't get drawn away from another agent. And we're making sure that they're prepped and ready in case they go under contract. We have a smooth and flawless process to do to move forward quickly, as well as, heck, we're asking for the business. Every time we talk to them, we're asking for the business. So sharing our pre-approved and looking strategy, I talk about it more in detail on episode 178. Hey, and wherever you're listening to the podcast, if it doesn't go back that far, some of them stop 100 episodes back. Go to loanofficerleadership.com and you can Google all the way back. I think that's probably the only place that has them all the way back as far as we've got episodes. But the pre-approved and looking, I talk about it at length in episode 178. That is a value add for our agent partners. The 9th thing is this: agent animals. Oh my gosh. For our members, if you're a part of the Mortgage Marketing Animals membership, the Freedom Club, or the Jumpstart, man, Agent Animals is an underutilized tool. What happens is Frank Garay and Tammy Schneider do done for you weekly content for our agents that's all done for you. So Agent Animals, we talk about it on episode 280, is content that's literally released every single week. And there's an automated invitation to your agent partners. Like, we're producing and putting out content, these top producer panels and conversations, and what top agents are doing to win business and close even more transactions. And Frank Garay and Tammy Schneider put it together in Agent Animals as a part of your membership, to where you don't have to do anything. It automates the invitation weekly for your agent partners, and they're getting content that is valuable and helping them close even more transactions in today's marketplace. So 6 was real-time referral program, episode 240. Realtor DSP, I don't have an episode. Go to freedomplanningcall.com. The team will walk you through it. Pre-approved and looking. Value add is episode 178. Agent animals is episode 280. And then here's number 10. One of the things I think you got to look at in your business is what special programs do you have? I don't like to lead with programs, but I got to tell you, I like to talk about them as a value add, and it's not long term, but I'll give you an example. Where I'm at, we're a top 100 VA lender in the country. I like to talk about that to our agent partners because we help them understand not only is my family full of veterans, but we're literally one of the top 100 VA lenders in the country. So when you've got a veteran, we know how to ensure they have a smooth and flawless closing. Talk about your programs. Like we have a Save a Deal program. We have an 8-hour Insta approval program. We have a $10,000 closing guarantee that we provide. So whatever, insert in your cool program that your company offers. One of your week value adds for the month may be, let's just talk about the programs we know will help you win more business. Hey, you got a borrower concerned about closing, a seller or a listing agent, we got a $10,000 closing guarantee. And when you're talking about what you've got to add value, it's another way that you're helping your agent partners do even more and have better conversations. And these conversations are things they can talk to their clients about. And I think that it's super important. Talk about your programs. And I don't do it all the time, but as a part of my onboarding new qualified agents into our family of being a part of our team and our qualified focus 40, man, you need a part where you're talking about what we have that helps differentiate us. And so we need to save a deal. We're closing deals in 10 days or less. We got closing guarantees, 8-hour insta approval. We got down payment assistance. And so I think it needs to be a part of the value adding strategy that we're adding to your realtor relationship toolbox. So real-time referral was number 6, episode 240. Realtor DSP, plug in a time with the team and we'll walk you through it at freedomplanningcall.com. The pre-approved and looking is number 8, episode 178. Number 9, agent animals, episode 280. Number 10, special programs like Save a Deal, 10-day close, whatever you've got that helps as a value add to the marketplace. And here's number 11. I love walking through our agent partners business plan. Hey, we've got a great Carl talked about it. We talked about it in episode 211. Just things you should be thinking about, things to challenge our agents with. Now, hey, what are your plans this next year? I love value adding the business plan of, hey, man, you had a killer year this year. What's the plan this next year? And Carl and I go into length about how to have great conversations on episode 211. But business planning should be a part of your value add. Hey, together, what will it look like this next year? What are we hoping to close? What do we think we can refer each other? What are the things we can do to continue to get even more qualified relational referrals back into both of us? Having a real conversation around building a real plan for your business as a partner. Listen, business people like business people. And the way we're adding value is by helping talk through the plan for this next year, the next 6 months, the next 90 days. And so that needs to be a part of your value add, is talk about your business and planning through it. Episode 211, listen to it. So let me go back through it. I hope this has been crazy helpful. These are things we're seeing massive results with because it's making the agents not only who come in stay, but stay longer, be stickier. Because look, we need to be talking about the ordinary, or what seems ordinary, that is extraordinary value in the marketplace. So let me go over one last time before we get out of here. MoveTube, number 1. We talked about it, episode 294. Number 2, open house strategy, episode 292. Loan officer CRM.ai, episode 295. Database activator, episode 176. Number 5 is unconverted leads, episode 297. Number 6 is real-time referral, episode 240. Realtor DSP, you got to book in a call. We'll show it to you, freedomplanningcall.com. Pre-approved and looking is number 8, episode 178. Number 9 is Agent Animals, episode 280. Special programs, whatever you've got that you can share. And number 11 is business planning with your agent partners, episode 211. And look, I what I would do when I'm encouraging our teams to do, and here's what we've done, is we just looked at it and said, okay, what do we want to implement? Can we implement one a month for the next 11 months? And then build an onboarding process for our agent partners so that when we get a new agent, we bring them through the same process of leading them through our value, because that's what makes them sticky. And that's what's going to help them generate business. And in return, we'll close even more. So I hope this has been wildly helpful. Share it with your teams. Talk about which ones you like, which ones you're going to implement. Do one a month. Let me know about the success. Man, go to give us a review, or I don't know. Hey, go to my social, Steve_Kyles, and just, man, share some of the things that you're doing to win, a strategy that's helped you. Share it. I would love to hear some of your success stories about what you're doing to add value and how it's helping you gain even more relationships in today's marketplace. Know this: I'm committed to your success. I'm committed to helping you do even more. And I guarantee you this: it doesn't require another cold call. It requires activating what you're already doing and doing, tightening up your process and getting just 1% better every day. And you too will see massive success. Remember this: anything worth doing is worth doing badly. Just get started. See ya.